Hello, party people. Happy hump day. Thank you for tuning in to day 3 of Bliggity Bliggity Black with me, Cintisha. Hey y'all, how you doing today? I am very excited to talk about the movie du jour for today. But before I get into that, I am going to talk about the Golden Globe nominations, baby. So I'm pretty content for the most part for all the nominations this year. Viola Chadwick nominated for Ma Rainey. Lovecraft Country nominated for drama. Regina King nominated for directing. Yes, queen. Yes. She is an icon. So we out here, okay? We out here at the Golden Globes. But there definitely were a few snubs that left us like, oh, okay, Hollywood Foreign Press Association. Okay, HuffPo. We see the shade, okay? So, for one, no Insecure or Issa Rae. I'm sorry, what? Even though it was one of the best seasons of that show thus far. Okay, but then you give Emily in Paris a nomination? I'm gonna say this tea smells like nepotism and Emily's perfume. Oh, Second of all, no Michaela Cole or I May Destroy You. Really? Even though it's one of the most original shows in the last 10 years, not even a limited series nomination? Okay, all right. But no Spike Lee, no Da 5 Bloods? Da fuck? Like, what? Like, put some respect on Spike's name. He's a living fucking legend, okay? No nomination for Octavia Spencer. See, I'm so hyphy. Octavia Spencer, Madam C.J. Walker. But at least, we're out here. But HuffPo, do us all a favor. Hire some researchers. I will gladly be one to look and dig deep because you are overlooking plenty of POC writers, producers, directors. Like, we're all out here and there is a lot of good stuff. So, we need to step that pussy game up. Okay. I'm saying it like I'm in HuffPo, but okay. One day. Anyways, the movie today I'm very excited about. If Beale Street could talk, what would it say? I think if Beale Street could talk, it would say James Baldwin was one of the best to ever write, to be creative, okay? He is my personal favorite author of all time. The way he was so innovative and outspoken, especially about being, a Black queer man in society and being in Paris, James Baldwin and Josephine Baker are where my love affair with Paris started in New York. And he was so vocal about the way Black people were treated in society and was such a crucial part of the movement, and his work stands the test of time. And if Beale Street could talk, it's definitely a definition of that. For me, it has a soft spot because the first time I read If Beale Street Could Talk, I think I was in maybe 7th or 8th grade, and Tish and Fonnie are the main characters, and me saying that. So if you know me, people have butchered my name for my entire life, and seeing Tish in that book was like, oh my God, that's like a part of my name. I'm like, I should go by that. So I will. And I did. So there's post Baldwin and pre Baldwin for me. And, Tish and Fonnie, their love story is so true and pure. And, they have been friends since they were little kids, grew up together, and they fall in love. And they just want to move off the block and start a family and be together. And they are right on the verge of doing it when, they have a run-in with the racist cop, Officer Beale. And I mean, back then you could be an openly racist cop. I mean, technically you still can in 2021, let's be real. But, you know, back then it was even worse. And this man had a vendetta to get Fonnie arrested and throw him in jail. And he did. And he was arrested for a crime he didn't commit. And, you know, the story is not only about what Fonnie goes through in jail, but also what Tish and her family are going through, and Fonnie's family, and how they're all coping with the fact that he's in jail for this crime that he didn't commit, and fighting so hard to get him out. And, you know, it's a story that is as old as time, you know, black people being wrongfully convicted for crimes that they didn't commit just because, you know, someone had it out for them above their head, you know. And when you're so poor, you can't afford these lawyers, and you kind of just have to take the ultimate sacrifice and take a plea and take a few years. And it's so fucked up that it's still a thing that happens in this society. But the story, it's real. It happens to this day. And the film adaptation, you know, Barry Jenkins directed it, and he also directed Moonlight. And he is such a visionary. Like, his eye is so incredible, truly, like, stunning, astonishing directing. The cinematographer, James Laxton, he is also very, very good. There are some scenes that are just like fucking art. Like, take a picture of the screen, put it on my wall. Like, it is beautiful. And the acting is just like superb, next level. This is where Regina King got her Oscar for Best Supporting Actress for playing Sharon. Coleman Domenico is the father, Joseph, and the cast is just absolutely incredible. There are a few scenes where it's, you know, only a few words or just straight up silence, and it speaks volumes, you know. Like, you feel exactly what these characters are trying to convey. Like, you know exactly how they feel in this scene, and it is just absolutely astonishing. It's truly a remarkable piece of work. So if you have not seen If Beale Street Could Talk, or read the book or any James Baldwin, I don't know what rock you've been under, but I highly, definitely recommend it. It's truly a staple in American literature. And yes, it's iconic, okay? It's iconic. Thank you guys for watching today. Bliggity, bliggity, black with me, Cintisha. Please stay tuned for tomorrow. I'm excited to keep doing this all month out. Thank you. Shout out to Christine for suggesting this. She said If Beale Street Could Talk, and it was already on my list. And I was like, I'm just gonna push it up. So if you have any suggestions, please message me if it's not already on my list. Thank you guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow.